What's up, people of YouTube? This is Troll here, bringing you guys another commentary on my channel today, and this time around it's just a regular commentary. A little bit of news for you guys here. I have officially graduated. Haven't gotten to say that yet on video to you guys, but it is official. I have graduated. I'm out of school. No longer got to worry about it. It is done. Also, the supply drop videos that I like to record a lot, actually, I really enjoy them, are going to be no more. And it's sad for me because, like I said, I really like to record them, and I feel like I was going to be able to catch some really good reactions of myself getting cool stuff at some point in the future. But, you know, I couldn't record them anymore because the Call of Duty points, they added them to the game. And this is going to go along the same line as the topic of the whole commentary, but Treyarch added COD points, and when they added COD points, they also must have changed something with supply drops. They might have officially announced that and I just didn't see it, but they must have changed something with supply drops because every time I get a common supply drop now, I never, ever get anything good, like almost a 0% chance of getting anything good. So I don't really want to waste my time working my ass off to get 90 crypto keys in a row to unlock 9 supply drops for you guys, or, you know, 100 and unlocking 10 just to get nothing, you know. And I don't have the time to get enough to unlock 9 rare supply drops, so that's why I am not going to be doing supply drop openings anymore. I might bring them back in the future if I can, but as of right now, where it stands, I'm not going to be doing them anymore. Although, moving forward, that opens up room for a different content on Monday. Don't know what I'm going to do yet. I might just do a regular commentary every Monday like I used to. That's probably what I'm going to do. But, you know, moving on into what the commentary is mostly 90% about. The meat and potatoes of this commentary is I want to talk about the skill-based matchmaking that was put in Black Ops 3 for a while. Before anybody really gets this idea that I'm mad at Treyarch or David Vonderhaar or any of that stuff, I'm really not. Granted, I think some of the tweets that David Vonderhaar put out after all this was said and done was a little bit messed up and kind of rude, but, you know, it's the internet and people say things that are really rude and they might not say in person, but that's not the point. The point is there was some sort of matchmaking tweaks done, which David Vonderhaar said he did. And when he did this, it screwed stuff up so bad. I remember right after the crypto key or the COD points thing got added to the game, and, you know, the brass knuckles and all that stuff got added to the game, I started playing with my friends, and I was having the worst time ever, guys. Like, struggling so hard, trying to have good games, and I left at one point to go do something, and I came back to play, and I joined my friend's lobby. So my friend, I think it was Andy, he's not the best player, he probably has like a 0.9 KD. I joined his lobby, and I was kicking ass. I was just destroying everyone, and I didn't even have the inkling of a thought that it was skill-based matchmaking or anything like that. I was just like, oh man, maybe my night's gonna go better now. Well, as soon as we got done with that game, and I think another one, and in both games I did really well, we backed out. Once again, I had to go do something. I came back, I invited everybody, and we were playing as me being the host again. So I was taking us into games. And once I was taking us into games, once again, I was doing completely horseshit awful again. Just awful. And I never noticed that I was playing against people of the same, like, rank and higher ranks than me with, you know, good KDs and stuff like that. And it was just, my friends were having a bad time. I was having a bad time because I wasn't exceeding my regular expectations. And I just wasn't enjoying myself. And then all of this stuff happens with Black Ops 3 coming out with skill-based matchmaking and blah blah blah, and Treyarch is the worst people in the world, and, you know, so on and so forth. Well, I think that something was done that did make it where we were playing against people that were a lot more towards our rank, and there's nothing wrong with that, but there is a mode for that. When I get on and I want to play Call of Duty, I get on to have the feeling of kicking ass. And before people say, well, if you were good enough, you'd be able to kick ass all the time no matter who you're playing against. That's not true. If skill-based matchmaking is implemented, that means I'm never going to kick ass. I'm always going to be playing against people who are also used to kicking ass. So I'm going to be playing against people who are just as good as me. We are never going to move anywhere. It's going to be an uphill battle of staying at the same goddamn level. And that is why skill-based matchmaking is bad. It's not fun. I see what they're trying to do with the noobs, trying to get them, you know, to like the game. You know, Christmas is coming up. I understand all of that. I get where they're coming from. But it's just not the way to do it. When I started playing Call of Duty, I didn't have that. I got my fucking face pushed in so many times I can't even count. It took so long to get good at this game. You have to work at it. You can't just have it given to you. And that's something that all of the devs need to learn. Like, you can't just hand it to them. It's part of the game. Anyways, guys, that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Twitter and Facebook links will be down in the description. As always, please remember to like and subscribe. The video that you're going to see on screen will be the last one I made. And deuces.